Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my corner of the internet. My name once again is Jason, and we're back with some more Elder Scrolls Arena, as if the video thumbnail or title didn't tip you off about that. Now this here is our, my third take on this, this video. I recorded the video once, didn't like it. Recorded it twice, and I was like, you know what, this is good. Well, that's alright, let's go ahead and upload this. For my wonderful viewers, and then I like to go back and rewatch some of my videos because I just love the sound of my voice. I'm kidding, it's for quality control. But I like to make sure that, I'm recording something that, holy cow, something's attacking me. I like to record something that, I would be interested in watching. So if I can sit through my own video, yeah, then there's a better chance that it's good for you guys. So, first two attempts were... I was not too pleased with them. Like, after watching the second one, I was like, no, I've got to redo this. Let's try again. So, that's where we are now. And hopefully this one will be much better. We'll be able to see how much, how much better I do when I am medicated. No, I am not doing drugs of any description. Well, I guess technically I am, but by some... They're prescribed. I don't even know if I should have said that. Forget I said that. In a nutshell, it's an ADD thing, and I'm sure if anyone's watched my videos, it's probably said, heck, you don't need a doctor to prescribe that. Frig. I could have told you Jason was ADD. But anyways, my previous videos were completely without focus, and now here we are, and... Enough about me, let's get back into the game. So, first things first, we're exploring, looking for a diamond, I'm assuming a diamond key to go to our diamond lock. Is there anyone behind me? Oh, there was a judder. Whoa! Who are you? I've never seen this guy before. He's very tough for a scantily clad man. Wow! You found 12 gold pieces. Alright, here, first new thing I want to bring up to everyone's attention. Wow. This guy had... That's it? A flail. It might be a magical flail. I'll grab it just in case. Alright, so first things first. Last spell I casted was light heal. So I've learned that if I hold down Shift and press C, I will auto-cast the last spell I had. And I believe if I right-click the cast button, I'll also auto-cast. So I'm hoping that this will help me figure out exactly why I am somehow automatically, we'll say auto-casting, every time. Now, the guy, actually, he's probably despawned by now. Now, the previous tip was brought to you in part by a wonderful viewer and commenter on my video by the name of Bad Hair Man. My condolences for your hair. Condolences? Condolences. There we go. I'm sorry about your hair, guy. He brought that to my attention about the auto casting, and I believe that was somewhere in the manual, so I'm feeling really stupid. He also informed me that if I press the F4 key, aha, it said pixelation toggled, which means no more fading in. I can quickly read messages and be on with my adventuring. So another big thank you to my fine viewer there, who has taught me much in the ways of Elder Scrolls Arena. I love that. I love when I can learn something from someone, or learn something new about a game, because I really like to pick apart games and really, go over their mechanics. Which reminds me, another thing he instructed me, I'm assuming is a he because his name has the word man in it, but if you are not indeed a he, please let me know and I will formally apologize. Is that, actually, it shocked me when he said it. I was like, are you kidding me? I didn't notice this before. I love picking apart the mechanics of games, and I never thought about this. In Arena, you are only ever faced by one type of enemy at a time. The game will not even have two of the different types of enemies spawned at any point. It will actually despawn old enemies if they're not of the same type of the enemy that is to be spawned. And I was blown away. Because as you notice, we've been fighting spiders, but then I came into here, and all of a sudden, you know, minotaurs and more of those kind of baddies. So I thought that was very, very interesting, and it makes me a little bit sad because, you know, I think that sometimes that's a little bit where you can get, that's where developers can get creative, a little bit with different enemy type combinations. You know, instead of just giving you one type of enemy at a time, giving you a combination of different enemies with, we'll say, abilities that work in tandem with each other. You know, it gives them an advantage. It makes them stronger, more challenging to face off against than if you were facing them alone. So it's a little bit of a disappointment. Hopefully, Daggerfall will have changed things up. And I think it does from what little I've played, but I can't remember. On that note, another thing, a correction to one of my previous videos. I stated that a lot of the dungeons were generated, we'll say, on like a random seed. I was wrong. Once again, I was schooled by the... well, I will call him the Elder Scrolls Guru. Things are not as random as I once thought. The random dungeons, yes. But the quest/story dungeons like Fang Lair, the Labyrinthian, Fortress of Ice, and yes, Celine's Web, where we are now, were all actually sort of, we'll say, crafted by the developers. So the developers actually were able to go ahead and pick out, hey, let's put this type of enemy in here. Let's put this type of enemy in here. So each room will spawn the same types of enemies each time you play the game. Which, I guess, also answers my question of, are the enemies leveled? No, I don't think they are. I just think that Arena has a very low amount of power creep. Which reminds me, let's go ahead and take a look at my inventory. I'm still without the buckler, and I believe I've actually passed some enemies in previous videos with bucklers. No, I didn't. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Dwarven Saber of Endurance. Why? Because let's go ahead and take a look at this. My Steel Saber currently does 3 to 12 damage. The Dwarven Saber of Endurance does 5 to 14. Not a huge amount, but it also gives me that plus 10 to Endurance. This is what I am talking about power creep. Rather, an example of a game without excessive power creep. The weapon itself does not do, we'll say, heaps more damage, but it does do enough that I can say objectively that this sword, man, ever since I started doing this Let's Play, I've been pronouncing it sword. Maybe that's the proper pronunciation. I don't know. Anyways, it makes this sword objectively better than the other one. Now, I think this section of the dungeon, I'm pretty sure I've explored most of it, most if not all. So, I think we're actually, yep, I'm pretty sure we're done this part. Let's go back up north and get out of this section, because I'm pretty sure the key we're looking for is in another castle. And by castle, of course, I mean in another part of the dungeon. And I'm lost. No, I should have gone south. Darn it! I was going the right way in the first place. So let's go back this way and run into a wall, because I was looking down at my notes. I'm like, did I forget to say anything? See, I don't, this is basically completely unscripted. But I do like to keep some notes before I dive into a Let's Play, because if you get into the game and you really don't have anything to say, it makes for a very poor Let's Play. Because you're sitting there and then you basically just start commentating on exactly what's happening in front of you, as if your entire audience was visually impaired. Now, if your audience is visually impaired, then good on you for making your Let's Play accessible to those with disabilities. That's sarcastic. Actually, I was thinking about that. I was like, hey, What can I do to make my videos more accessible to everyone? I should do some series where I dub over top my previous commentary with French commentary. I'll do, or even just close caption it. Yes, and then I will have bilingual Let's Plays. That's actually not a bad idea. I'm gonna look online, see if how many French Let's Players there are, and see if I can, we'll say, corner that market. Oh heck, my French is not that good. But hey, if anyone out there would like to hear me stumble around forgetting basic words that I should have remembered from kindergarten, by all means, let me know, and I will make a fool of myself. These spiders have an awful lot of gold. Let's restore power to the generator, the magic generator. Okay, where am I at? Alright, so let's head down this long corridor and see where it leads. This dungeon seems a little bit more... seems a little bit larger than... Oh, judder. Nope. It seems a little bit larger than I originally anticipated. I was expecting this to be sort of a, you know, walk in the park. We just run in, clear it, and walk on out. I should have known better. You know, games got to get harder as they go along, right? Danger! Training area! I think it's time to save. Why? Because that... Oh, holy cow, something's behind me. Ah! You fail your first lesson. You should always be prepared for Spider to attack from behind you. And in front. Alright. But yeah, I was actually, I think I've already said this, I said this earlier in the video, but I was really happy to hear that the dungeons were basically laid out. They were designed. They weren't all completely randomized. Oh. Invisibility. Wait until I can move again. Heal myself. Oh, no, I didn't. I hit invisibility again because I did Shift-C. Dork. So let's restore power and let's use a healing potion. Spider has nothing usable. Spider has nothing usable. Let me guess. Spider has nothing usable. 3 in a row. What do I win? An empty room. But yeah, it actually makes me enjoy Arena more to know that these were actually, we'll say, handcrafted. It's not, I'm not just playing a completely randomized game, that everything was actually handpicked, if you will. They're like, hey, we're gonna put spiders over here, and spiders over there, and spiders over there. But yes, enough of, my commentary on how much I like the dungeons more that I found out that they're no longer randomized. This room scares me! Save! Save! I think it's in here. Okay. Last time I came into a room looking like this, one of my previous recordings of the same content, I ran into some sort of enemy that terrified me. It scared me. It chilled me to the bone. It was this guy! I'm kidding. Oh. Okay then. This guy's pretty tough. So let's back away from him. I can't move. Why can't I not move? Oh, there's a guy on the other side of me. Okay, let's, we must kung fu fight. With swords, which is not kung fu fighting. Oh man, this is just like a bashing match. You're just alright, so I'm actually gonna take that saber. Because it has a chance of being magical. Katana I can't use. Tower shield can't use. Might be magical. Let's go ahead and take it. Oh, I can't take it. Let's leave it then. It was a wraith. I was attacked by this black kind of creepy thing in the dark. So I was walking along, and it was like, once again, one of those, the horror episodes I did, where I was just walking, looting, and then all of a sudden, hiya! Now, I'm going to start swinging my sword, and I'm going to lower my cursor down here, and I'm going to hit C. No, it didn't work. Or did it? Huh. I'm trying to see if maybe I can replicate. Maybe maybe I was swinging, which is holding down the right mouse button, and when my cursor came down here and I hit the C button, it initialized it as a secondary press. Because, like I was mentioning before, if you press J while your cursor's down here, it doesn't work, but you push up here, it goes up. So I was just wondering if it was messing up the inputs when my cursor went down below, and maybe that's how I was accidentally auto-healing. There is little dust here, and the footprints that... What? No. Let me hello, graphical glitch. No, is it over here? Ah, there we go. There's little dust here, and the footprints that exist are those of humanoids running towards this wall and jumping. Man, I wonder if that's a clue as to how to get by. Oh. I'm fairly certain that's what it is. I found 39 gold pieces! And that goes so much quicker now that I'm auto-casting. So... Holy cow! I'm gonna guess those were wraiths. I'm gonna have to use invisibility again on that part. Alright guys, next time we're gonna go back into that room with invisibility on, and we're gonna go jump up that wall and see what there was. But until next time, I'd like to ask you all to make sure to like my videos if you enjoyed them. Dislike them if you didn't like them. I prefer likes, but, you know, if you didn't like it, hey, be honest with me. Put the thumbs down. Tell me why you liked it or disliked it in the comment section below. Just subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Oh, only if you want to see more. If you had your fill, then I completely understand if you don't. But ultimately, until next time, I want you all to continue gaming on.